In this video, I will be showing you my favorite circuit for my indie game called Bulbs and Switches. So this is an electricity puzzle game. It's available on the Epic Game Store for Windows PC right now. So make sure you do go and check it out. But my favorite game, which has one of the most beautiful and elegant circuits that I find is actually the half adder. So I'm not kidding you, the half adder is actually a real circuit. It's not something I made up just for this game, right? So all the logic gate levels are based on real circuits in this game, which is a really cool part. So I'm just going to show you what the half adder is. So the half adder basically takes in two inputs, A and B. So it takes in 1 and 0, so obviously 0 is open and 1 is closed, right? So when both are open, right, you do not want the C or S to be anything, because it has two outputs. So the S will represent like the ones place and the C will represent the carry value, right? So this is sum, this is carry. So when both are open, right, 0 plus 0 is 0, so it's represented by 0. But if 1 is closed, right, you will want the sum to carry out, since 1 plus 0 is 1. So you can see that from the second column of my game, when A is closed, B is open, we want the sum to light up. Same for B, 0 plus 1 is also 1, so we want S to light up. But the tricky thing is when we have both closed, 1 plus 1 is 2, right? So how do we represent 2? We represent 2 with the carry variable, which means carry forward. So it's carrying on to the next bit. So C will light up, S will not light up. So on the left is a goal, which is the actual truth table of the half adder if you go and search it up. So this game is really about building the circuit to fulfill this goal, right? So as you can see, these are all the components I gave. I gave 5 batteries, 2 switches, 2 bars, and an infinite amount of wires. Why I gave wires? Yeah, I don't think more wires will help. So yeah, now obviously this level did take me a few hours to figure out, and even if you ask me to rebuild it now, it would still take a few hours, but there is a solution tab. I've just given you all the solution. Almost all the levels have solutions. So yeah, if you get stuck, just click solution and I will come out. Yeah, the thing that's really cool about this circuit is that you really have to. It's not something that you can just visualize on the first time, right? It's a really cool circuit. So we can see how this circuit actually solves the goal. So as you can see now, both are open, right? So both light bulbs are turned off. So if we close A, right, only the sum lights up. If we close B, only the sum lights up. And if we close both, only the carry lights up and the sum turns off. So yeah, this is based on actual physics. No, it's not something I made up. If you actually go and build this circuit with actual batteries, wires and light bulbs, it will work. The only issue is that it might short circuit, so your components will get quite hot and the battery will run out very fast, but it does work at least for a short while until your battery runs out of juice. So yeah, so how this works is that when both are open, you can see that the circuit around this thing, this battery actually is in the opposite side of this battery. So you can see there's a short circuit path through here, right? So there's a short circuit path here. Same thing for this, there is a short circuit path here, so really nothing lights up. Another thing that's cool to see is that you can see the color of the wire. So what this color represents is its relative voltage, right? So the more yellow it is, the higher voltage. So you can see right now the entire system except for this place and this place is at the same voltage, so there's no current and no bulb lights up. But when we close this, you can see that the bottom part is at a higher voltage than the top part. So some electricity flows through the bulb, lighting it up. Now if we do it the other way, the top part is at a higher voltage than the bottom part. So electricity flows through and the bulb lights up, right? Whereas for C, you can see that there's 0 voltage through, so nothing flows through. So in order for a bulb to light up, there must be a voltage difference between one part and the other, right? That's basic physics, so there's current flowing through. But the really interesting thing to is that when we close both, right, there is no voltage difference across. You can see the yellow here and yellow here is the same. So yeah, there's no voltage difference. So the some doesn't light up, but the C bulb lights up because why there's a voltage difference between here and here. Now this circuit, I don't want to say, it just looks so symmetrical, and it's just the most beautiful circuit to look at. Actually, how I got this circuit was really luck. I was just messing around and somehow I managed to solve it. I think this was not the hardest level, but it was really that once you got it, it's just so cool, right? So yeah, if you want to see other beautiful circuits like this, do check out my game. There's currently 18 levels on Logic circuits. There's also Ghosts and M and Uncharted. So yeah, I might add more levels in the future. There's always room for more levels, so make sure you do come and check out my game. And as always, thanks for watching and thanks for supporting my game.